How's it going, y'all? I just want to give a couple little thoughts on the current secrets of Strixhaven draft format and kind of how the format has been evolving over the last week or two. And I've really been enjoying drafting Strixhaven. I'll say it's one of the more challenging sets recently. Uh, Definitely has some echoes of like the Tarkir Dragonstorm, where there's kind of like some really good kind of aggro curve out decks, but there's also the big multicolor, 4 or 5 color, splashy, over the top late game decks with tons of removal, tons of card draw, and then just big, huge bombs. So, really kind of reminds me of Tarkir Dragonstorm in that regard, which was a set I really enjoyed drafting Dragonstorm. This set, it's been challenging because you know, I've been doing a lot of drafts where I'll start off in a 2 color pair, and when you can find an open lane in one of the major 2 color archetypes, I think, especially if it's anything in like uh, Lorehold, Silverquill, or Witherbloom, I think are usually best if you just stick with those 2 colors and just make a good kind of aggressive deck. And you can win a lot of games just by curving out, just by 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, 4 drop removal spell, they're dead. And you can just run people over if you get a solid deck. All of those color pairs also have like graveyard recursion, tons of great removal. Some card draw engines are in those, so you can build them more mid-rangey, and you do want to put some of those slower things in the deck in case the game goes long. It feels really bad if you're playing aggro and they kill your first couple creatures, and then you're like, uh-oh, I'm out of gas, and they're still alive, and now they're drawing all these cards and playing 6/6s and 7/7s. I guess the game's over. So you do want to have some stuff in your deck that can get you into that long game and get you some card advantage. But I keep starting out in like a good 2 color pair, and then it's like nothing feels open. All of a sudden, I start out in Lorehold and it feels like Lorehold's open, and then like halfway through pack 1 or towards, pack 2, just like no Lorehold cards at all. So I keep getting, I feel like, shoved into the direction of like a 4 color splashy deck. And they can work. I've had some really powerful ones, but you can also get run over. So it's just, there's a lot of tension in this format, and finding the open lane is difficult a lot of times. And the important, one big tip I'll give you is get mana fixing. Even if you're just in a 2 color pair, grab that Terramorphic Expanse, grab that